Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. Today I'm gonna be giving you a hack or a how-to guide, I guess, to find your next 10x, 20x, even 50x token. So stay tuned. All right. If you're not aware, there is such a thing in crypto called not the butterfly effect, but the Binance effect. So basically the TLDR of this video is how to essentially spot or try to spot tokens that will be listed on exchanges. And it's not just Binance, but Binance is the titan in the room for global crypto exchanges, and only second to that, depending on which chart you check and what day, to Coinbase. So it makes perfect sense that based off of the influence that Binance has, the number of countries that they represent, and the number of people in those countries that have exchange accounts, and of course the continual onboarding that they do, tokens getting put on their site means that it's easier for people to see those tokens and be able to buy in. This has always been the case. Centralized exchanges are the gatekeepers to market cap dominance, basically. So one of the better ones out there is Binance. So the question is, how can you find these gems before they're listed? And how do you avoid the 99% of them that will never be listed? And that's what we're going to try to tackle today. So this chart here shows on day 0 what happened to most tokens. And on average, I think it said it's like 41%. Yeah. So track 26 coins over 18 months, 41% increase the day after listing, 24% on day 3. So it's definitely a pump and dump to get there at that point in time. But I was looking at some information from Notcoin just recently did that, and that's the one from Telegram that took off. Bonk did it a while back, and even Pepe as well. So it's common, but it's definitely not like the trend. You can't just say, hey, what's Binance gonna list, and then you're good to go, because there's no way to figure that out. But if you can narrow down the 1,001 odds of shit tokens, then you are well on your way. And you can start with the actual Binance criteria, basically, and what they're looking for in their projects. So they have on their website, on their help and support, kind of a list of criteria and things that they're looking for. And we want good coins listed on Binance, such as coins with a proven team, useful product, and large user base. Now that's of course very vague, and that doesn't mean useful product. Obviously, meme tokens don't fall into that category depending on what your term of usefulness is. But one of the biggest criteria that they're probably looking at would be user base, because user base should translate to trading volume, and that's where they make their money, is on trading fees, basically. So one thing to note, though, it's interesting here, they don't want you to have just a shill army out there on the website. So refrain from asking your community to over aggressively shill your coin. It can hurt your evaluation process. And they have over on the actual registration side some more detailed criteria: fundamentals, team reputation, community support. So I'm not going to go through all this in totality, but there's literally a checklist. Now, of course, that checklist isn't so super transparent. You know exactly, if I check these boxes, we're good to go, because there are tons of large projects that haven't made it there and they've been applying. But one thing you can do is come over to, we're going to look at this token in a little bit, cryptorank.io, and you're going to hit the fundraising tab and go to funds. And then on the funds tab, you're going to search for Binance, because that's the one we're looking at. If you do your research for other ones like A16Z, they're a good one as well. Coin Ventures, Coinbase, Consensus, you know, all that. There's other ones out there, but we're just talking about Binance because the article literally said the Binance effect. So come to Binance Labs, and this is where you will find out what projects they have already funded and put money into. Now, this does not mean that all of these are going to get listed on the exchange. So one of the ones like I was actually searching for, this is just one that I saw, is Star Sharks. I don't know nothing about the project itself, and I am not telling you to look into this at all. But what you'll find here is that they have Binance Labs as their investor. And then when you come over to CoinMarketCap, you'll find that it has not been listed. So it has not been listed on their exchange, but it's been around for quite some time. And fundamental wise, I think they still have some token unlocks and stuff like that. So you got to remember, when all these VCs get into these tokens, they want to get their money back as soon as possible. So there's a lot of coin unlocks coming out of this. But point being is that they have some investors here. There's like the NFT game, blah, 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 blah. So it's just one example. So what you want to do is look in here for tokens that have been funded and that are not listed on the centralized exchange tab. That just means that Binance believed in them enough to put some money up for them, and there is room for them to be listed. That is not a green light to say, hey, go jump in all these projects. Because you got to remember what VCs do. If they're looking for the 101, they will fund or put money into 100 projects, and they're looking for that one project, or maybe group of 5, that will 1000x or whatever, so that they make their money back on the other 99 failed projects. So if you don't have that kind of capital to spread around, it's still very much a hit or miss. But again, you know what their criteria is, and you can look for the community side and things of that nature. Another tool you can come and check out is chainbroker.io. Then you go to the funds list, and then you search for Binance Labs again. And then here you'll actually see the top gainers and like the heat map of projects they've funded before. So you can kind of come in here and look at what they've put their money up for, look at what the commonalities are, and then kind of create your own sorting algorithm, so to speak, of how to possibly identify this. I would not doubt if there's some way for you to, now that GPTs are available and large language models for comparing data, I would not doubt if somebody could actually feed all this into some kind of algorithm and come up with sorting criteria, and then be able to compare that against what's been funded and analyze projects that are funded compared to what the criteria has been and the ones that are not listed on their exchange. And you probably get a very narrowed down group of tokens to start looking into. So like over on this side, you'll see recent investments. So Gamic and UX UI, Milky Way. So it shows you what they put their money up with. But again, this is not a one and done, but you can see that they are doing very well, because from a kind of financial standpoint, think of it like this. They know that any project that they put, that they're willing to fund, they know that if they list it on their exchange, they are well aware of the Binance effect, so to speak. They know that they have hundreds of millions of potential crypto wallets that will be looking for that token. So they know that they can get basically the marketing and exposure to it. They can write articles, they can tweet about it. So it's a guaranteed win for them, but they don't want to just be listing any and everything. So they have to go through their vetting processes and criteria. So this is all public data that if you want a DYOR, you can look into and figure out how to identify that. Now, when you couple this with the recent Solana meme token hype, if you find a meme token that's going to get listed on Binance, then you're exceeding the 50x and you're into the 100x and 500x category. Now that's a lot harder, and Binance probably has much more stringent criteria on meme tokens, but we've seen plenty of them get listed, you know, and it definitely comes down to user engagement and trading volume, because that's all they're really looking at that stage. If it's a meme token, they know there's no utility for it. They're just looking to see, can we generate some millions per day based off of just trading volume for this token. So in short, check out any exchange that you're interested in or VC and compare what they funded and their public holdings in their wallet, and see if, especially if they're an exchange like Coinbase Ventures and Binance Labs, if there's a potential for them to list it in the future. And that is almost as guaranteed as you're going to find within crypto. You're still guessing, but if you go through with some scrutiny and a fine-tooth comb and not just YOLO and everything that pops up, you might stand a shot at your next 10 to 20 to even 50x. All right. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I think when this guy gets free, we will see probably some more hype on that side. Like, he's literally supposed to be done serving his time right when this massive bull market is going to take place. So I think it's like August, September timeframe, and he might lay low immediately after getting out, but he's a large shareholder with the Binance BNB coin, and he did say he's going to look at the DeFi side of things. He's trying to do something with online education for English for kids or something like that. I forgot. It was on his Twitter. So anyway, who knows what will happen with Binance and token listings if you catch one of those in the next cycle or this cycle. All right, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now